Well, thank you very much, Warren. First of all, I'd like to say how much we are pleased to be here again. Once again, we have made so many things with the IPI, and every time, the house is full. So for us, it's a privilege to work with you, and we thank you that you have accepted to host this panel. And of course, it is with pleasure, as a co-sponsor, that I welcome you all to this policy forum that the Mission of Italy has organized in partnership with the IPI, of course, and Security Council report. We talked with you a few months ago about some issues that could be of interest of SCR, and that was one that we took up. So the issue is, as was said, the climate change, and in particular the impact of climate change on international peace and security, which is a difficult aspect, but we believe that there must be there is a way to study better what are the implications of climate changes on security. So today's event will, we hope, contribute to the ongoing debate with its high-level panelists, as Warren, you have remembered, including the SG
Powerhouse panel.
Powerhouse, exactly, powerhouse panel. We are even more pleased. The ESG Special Representative, David Nabarro, on the 2030 agenda. Thank you, David, for coming. My colleague from New Zealand, Gerard Van Boemen, and the Maldives. He's not here, but the mission is represented. And leading academic expert in the sector, Professor Gerard and Mrs. Raghav. So our hopes really that the panel will guide us to understand and to gauge the link between climate change and security on one hand, and on the other hand, to set up the stage for possible policy guidelines in the months and years to come. As you may probably know, that Italy is also a candidate for Security Council. There are two issues that we think should in some way be examined by this Council more attentively. One is migration, which is one of the biggest challenges of our times, and the other is the security and climate change. So, of course, we know that climate change impacts certainly all countries' political, social, and economic life. And we must consider, we think, a serious challenge to international peace and security. So links between climate and change and growing insecurity have been observed in the past, starting with a well-known article by Secretary General Ban Ki-moon in 2007, analyzing some African conflicts. Today, we put our focus on small island developing states, countries, which are extremely vulnerable, as we know, to climate change. Italy has a long-standing interest in endeavoring to understand and countering climate change. We have been pioneers in establishing partnerships with many member states here at the UN, especially the most vulnerable ones, to promote climate change and adaptation, the development of sustainable energy, including renewable energy sources, early warning, and disaster risk reduction. And we also boast a long-time expertise in devising strategies and technological instruments to tackle the ongoing rise in oceans and sea levels, which heavily impacts the seas. Also building on our own national experience, being Italy coastal line close to 8,000 kilometers, and having one city in particular, Venice, which is every day threatened by, the floods. So we are therefore committed to addressing the rising challenges that climate change poses to the global security scenario, as we believe that climatic phenomena, the drought, the floods, the cyclones, can worsen unstable situation or be a concurrent cause in triggering a conflict, also impacting, of course, on food security. So thank you all for participating today, and I give you the floor back.